Hi there! In this video tutorial, I will be going over 3 reminders to help you successfully wrap up your Canvas course for this semester. The first reminder I'll go over is how to change your course access settings. I'll also show you how to find your past enrollments and how to export your course content. The first reminder we'll focus on is your course access settings. By default, after our course finishes in Canvas, students will have read-only access for 1 year. If the course remains published, that is. If the course is unpublished, of course, students will have no access at all. We do have the option to extend our regular course access by adjusting the course end date in our settings. As you can see in the image I have here, if you enter your Canvas course, scroll down to the bottom of your course navigation on the left side and select Settings. Then you will see your course start and end dates, and you can click the calendar for the course end date to select a new course end date. And after whatever date appears here, the course will then be in read-only mode for 1 year. The next reminder is about how to find your past enrollments. Once your course ends and is in read-only mode, it will move to your past enrollments, which means that it will no longer be displayed on your Canvas dashboard. Instead, you will have to find it by clicking the textbook icon on the left global navigation, and then in the pop-up window that appears, you'll go all the way down to the bottom and select All Courses. You will then see a complete list of all the Canvas shells that you have access to, and you'll see the stars on the far left of the shells. Any star that is selected means that it will appear and be visible on your dashboard. Any star that is not selected can only be accessed by clicking on the textbook icon and going to All Courses. It will not be visible on your dashboard. So you can easily make courses visible on your dashboard by clicking the star, and you can update this and deselect or select stars at any time. For students, courses that have ended will also go to their past enrollments, and they will need to access those past enrollments by clicking the textbook icon in their Canvas account. For students, however, it's different because they don't have the option to select stars and decide what appears on their dashboard. Once a course is a past enrollment for a student, it will always remain a past enrollment, and they will have to access it from the textbook icon. Okay, lastly is how to export your Canvas course content. Canvas should not be used as an archive to save all of our materials. Instead, the SDCCD Online Pathways team strongly encourages us to keep copies of all the materials we would like to preserve. And we can easily do this by exporting our course content from our Canvas shell and saving it onto our local computer or OneDrive or other cloud storage system. I will now go into my Canvas course to show you how you can export your course content. In your Canvas course, you'll want to go to the left course navigation, scroll all the way down, and select Settings. Then on the far right, you will see the option to export course content. Click Export course content. Up at the top, you might see any exports that you've previously requested. And if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see export type. You'll want to be sure that course is selected and then select Create Export. You'll want to wait for it to process, and you can see that you are able to leave the page and you'll receive an email when the export is complete. Once your content has been exported, it will appear under Content Exports as New Export. You can select that link that says New Export, and it should download to maybe the bottom left of your computer, or for some of you, especially if you have a Mac, it might appear at the top right of your computer. And once that has downloaded, you can save it to a folder of all your previous Canvas courses. And because this is a special file type, it will not take up a lot of storage space on your computer. So you are able to save multiple Canvas courses, and you don't have to worry so much about your storage space. And when you would like in the future, it's very easy to import these files into a Canvas course. And in my next video, I will show you how to do that as you prepare for your upcoming semester. Thank you so much for watching this video.